back, everybody. It is the Working Brother here with Soviet Russian Bear. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but you're definitely going to hear some from him today. Soviet Bear, Yuri, how you doing? Welcome on.
Hi guys, hi, I'm doing great, fine, thank you. Hi guys, hi everyone.
Excellent. Yuri is a YouTuber, a political commentator, and a military enthusiast, and before anything else, he is a Russian patriot. That is how he likes to present himself. He has a YouTube channel, which we will, there it is, Russian
Yeah,
Bear, ZOV. You can find
yeah,
him there on
Zov.
YouTube, and he does a lot of things. Yuri, tell us a bit about yourself and your past 10 years on YouTube.
Oh yeah, sure. So, how did I start my YouTube channel? There was a guy, well, he's now dead. The guy's name on YouTube was Morris 108 Morris 108. Once he interviewed another YouTuber. I'm sure many people who followed who are following the Syrian conflict, they know her. Her name is Syrian Girl, or her name is Mimi Allaham, if I remembered
Yeah.
correctly. So I was commenting under one of his interviews with a Syrian girl, and Morris asked me, "Will you make a Skype interview?" So I bought a webcam, and we made a Skype interview. When we made another one, and another, and another, and then I decided to start my own YouTube channel. I continued to cooperate with Morris to make my own videos. And then through Morris, I met with a fine man named Joaquin Flores. Yeah, Joaquin Flores. If I'm sure a lot of people who know your channel, who have seen your videos, they know who Joaquin Flores is. Yeah, he's my old comrade. I know him for I've known him for more than 10 years. Yes. Mm-hmm. I made the first video with him like in 2013 maybe, or 2012. I don't remember the exact date. Yeah. But still. And then in 2014, when this whole situation with the Maidan, the whole situation with Ukraine started, I made a lot of videos on Ukraine. I made videos with Morris. May God rest Morris' soul. He was a fine man. But still, I made videos with him. Yeah, rest in peace. I made videos with him, with Joaquin Flores, my own videos. Basically, I made videos on different political subjects, political topics, and military topics. I had a keyboard war with a YouTuber named Dalek14MC on tanks. I made the subtitles to a Russian video, which was praising the T-14 Armata tank, the latest Russian tank, and he reacted to that video. So some guy from Algeria, Red Effect, who is a very well-known tank YouTuber, Red Effect. You should check out his channel.
Red Effect.
No, he's from Serbia. Another guy from Algeria, but he's not on YouTube. But he helped me a lot with our stuff, with making my content about tanks and jets, and so we actually built a team. That guy from Algeria, Hussein, Red Effect, who is from Serbia, and another guy from Russia, and a guy from America, but after the SMO started, he actually stopped any contacts with me. He ceased any contacts with me. And we built an international team, and we started a keyboard war with Dalek14MC, that YouTuber who praises the F-35 jet, who thinks the F-35 is the best in the world. Well...
Let me remind everybody that this is the worst comedy show on YouTube, so don't complain about the content. And don't complain about the jokes. There was comments on the Telegram channel that people wanted more jokes. Well, have we got some jokes lined up for you today? Like, if you don't know, I've actually it's really a pleasure for me to get the chance to talk to Russian Soviet Bear because or Soviet Russian Bear, I should say, because
Yeah.
I've been a follower of his. Like he says, he's been on YouTube in the dark corners of
Over
YouTube, let's
10
say.
years.
Yeah, and
For over 10 years.
definitely knows about the algorithm fight and how it's changed and how things can be suppressed. But
Oh,
yeah, he has some
absolutely.
great content, and I will leave a link in the description for sure. But I've got you told me it's the welcoming video to your channel, so let's put that on screen for people.
Yeah.
And this is
Yeah.
the Leopard 2 game changer
Yeah.
in Russia. Let's see this video
During a
Ukraine.
visit to Lviv, where he met with his Ukrainian and Lithuanian counterparts, the Polish President Andrzej Duda announced the dispatch of a company of the coveted German-made Leopard tanks.
Coveted.
Yeah.
Мы ждем американскую и немецкую бронетехнику, чтобы посмотреть, как она горит, потому что мы знаем, как и куда ее бить.
So Russian propaganda, basically, as you say, everything on this channel is Russian propaganda. Like, share, and subscribe. It's comedy and Russian propaganda. That's all it is. Ukraine is losing everything is
Chamba.
another video that you wanted me
Yeah.
to show people. Let's see your opinion about Ukraine losing everything.
And I
Yeah.
want to tell you that Ukraine is losing big time. But what about Kherson? What about Kharkov? What about these victories? They're kicking your ass. You're lying. Yeah, cope harder. Psst. Guys, look at the bigger picture. Today is November 21st, the day of so-called dignity and freedom in Ukraine, and Zelensky and his wife has been celebrating a so-called day of dignity and freedom, while in reality this is the day of humiliation and slavery. November 21st is a starting point of the downfall of Ukraine. Since
So yeah, more interesting takes from Yuri on his channel. He also does this thing that kept me entertained for a very long time. If you want to hear what you can run into on Omegle and on like chat roulette, he records his conversations with random people. And they can be really, really, really entertaining sometimes. Like this is like comedy gold if you're into like the downfall of humanity. And this first, tell us about this first clip.
Okay, so after the SMO started, I decided to talk to English-speaking foreigners, primarily Westerners. What do they think about the SMO, with the situation? Because I know the truth that there is a neo-Nazi regime in Kiev, and Russia is out there to denazify Ukraine and to demilitarize it and to prevent Ukraine from joining NATO.
You're crazy, man. There's no Nazis in Ukraine. CNN told me.
Yeah, sure.
Keep going.
And basically, I was inspired by Russian YouTubers like Seal of Pravde, The Powers in the Truth. I made my second channel after that, and Petya Первый, Peter the First. These are Russian bloggers, Russian YouTubers who speak to Ukrainians on Russian chat roulette.
I've seen that sometimes. Oh,
yeah,
I wish
so I
we had
decided
some
to
video
do.
queued. That's funny.
Yeah, so
that guy
I decided
is hilarious.
to do. Yeah, so I decided I should do the same, but with English-speaking foreigners. And I started to do this on Omegle and on chatroulette.com. And you check out my second channel. It's called The Power is in the Truth, like from the movie Brother 2, Seal of Pravde, The Power is in the Truth. When I talk to people, not only... please. When I talk to people not only from Omegle but from chatroulette.com, and I've seen different people there. Some people attacked me, other people agreed with me, some people were neutral. Yeah, but
Yeah.
let's see this Dutch lady who thought actually Hitler was a communist.
Hold on, I have to see this. This
Yeah.
is a live reaction.
Where do you live?
Yeah.
Moscow?
No,
Rasputin.
no. The city is
Where?
called Tambov.
Tambov.
Yes.
In the east or in the west?
It's in the west.
Huh? So you're living in the very Asian part of Russia.
No, European.
You have the part in Europe and then you have the part in Asia.
Yes, we have.
Which part do you live?
In Europe.
Oh, so in the east.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it cold there?
Not really. It's like +3. +3.
Do you have TikTok in Russia?
Yes, we have TikTok.
Cool.
Cool. And judging by your accent, you're from France, aren't you?
No.
Canada?
No, from the Netherlands.
Oh,
Best country in the whole wide world. If there's ever going to be war, flew to Netherlands. Best country world. Best tea. Best hot chocolate. Best food. Best country.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah, Switzerland doesn't
so
have
far
chocolate.
we're talking and we're speaking to each other, and you didn't call me any names. Like, thank you so much, lady. Thank you so much.
Huh? I don't understand.
You didn't call me names. Thank you.
What do you? Does that mean cursing?
Yes.
Why would I? That's not nice.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is that because of current geopolitical situation, many people are just ready to attack any Russian person they meet.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, you know what it is?
This
The
is
people hate Putin, but we don't hate the Russians.
if you
The
hate.
Russians are welcome anytime.
Okay, if you hate Putin, why I
Putler.
hear so many reports of Russian
Putler is
people
evil.
are being attacked for just being Russian? And in Germany, for example, doctors refuse to treat children with cancer just because they are Russian or from Russian parents. Like, what the fuck is this? What kind of Third Reich racist shit
That's
is
true,
this?
by the way. That's true. Look it
Oh,
up.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I bet you didn't.
But what is the government telling you? Because here in the West, we are hearing that Putin is not telling the truth to the Russians, but I don't know if you know that.
Well, there's a lot of misinformation. The real war is information war. Like, it's really hard to tell where the truth is and where's the lie. I monitor Telegram channels, YouTube channels, different blogs, and watch my TV channels. I don't know, but in my personal opinion, that our Telegram channels or YouTubers, they don't lie too much. I
Comedy
mean,
channel.
they don't
Best,
make fake videos like
worst
the
comedy
Ukrainian
on
propaganda
YouTube.
of supposedly surrendered Russian soldiers, although
And
the
check
uniform
out
is just not
Yuri's
Russian.
channel,
And
too.
just, it's really hard to tell where the truth is right now.
But I know the truth. We live in a democratic country where everyone can say what they want to say, and I know what's happening there. And you guys don't know that because you live in a dictator country. You have one dictator who doesn't want the people to speak their minds. If you speak your mind, you go 50 years in prison.
She watches
Yes,
CNN
yes,
and
live.
BBC, man. She's
No.
free.
Oh my God, I find it really sad for you that you don't know the truth. You need to leave the country. It's not good for you.
No, I'm not gonna leave. I love my country.
Leave
I
the country,
understand, but the
Yuri.
person who is leading your country is not that good.
Well,
He's making the Russians look bad.
Well, he's definitely better than Gorbachev and Yeltsin, the guys before him.
Yeah, okay, I have to admit that. You know, Putin was not a bad guy since this year. Like, I never hated him, but because he's now invading Ukraine, I don't really like him anymore.
That's okay. You're entitled to your own opinion.
Yeah, I know, but you guys don't know what's happening right now. All Ukrainian people are fleeing to another country because they are killing them.
A lot of people flee from war zones. That's the sad truth about war. But the thing is that we did not want to start that war initially. Why? Because we've tried to persuade the government in Kiev to.
Everybody here knows that Russia is unprovoked. We'll leave a video link to my video about Russia, Unprovoked. 14 minutes in, Unprovoked. Tell us, Yuri, about your opinion about how Russia is unprovoked.
Oh, well, totally unprovoked. You see, my friend, the Kiev government and the Kiev government and the president of Ukraine, he's,
Yeah. He's not always there. Yeah. He's not always there.
You see. And
He definitely
they
did
just
nothing to provoke Russia.
did nothing. They never attacked ethnic Russians of Donbass. They never banned the Russian language. They never they never did a coup d'etat in Kiev in 2014. Yeah,
They never blew up
said
Nord
that.
Stream.
Never, and never blew up the Crimean Bridge. Never.
Yeah. Totally unprovoked.
Yeah.
This
Okay, we
next
should
clip that
continue
we
with.
got from we're gonna continue with the Omegle clips. The next clip that we got from Omegle is you getting threatened by an American. Yeah, is that what
Yeah.
happened? You want to line it up, or do you just want to let people watch as it happens?
Just let people watch. They will get everything.
Alright.
They will understand. Yeah.
All right. It doesn't
Till
need an intro.
February 21st, when Russia officially recognized the rebellious republics of Donbass and signed the treaty.
Well, and you know what's funny? I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you because it's very.
Don't do it,
you're
man.
just
Don't do it.
regurgitating Russian RT like news media. So
Yeah,
like,
totally.
what about the geo tagging of Russian troops that were in Donbass in 2014 and artillery batteries? What about that? So you don't think that there were Russian regular military there?
Well, there were Russian volunteers. Maybe
No.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, Russian volunteers that dragged fucking howitzers into Ukraine.
America sends many volunteers too. We have
Yeah,
that in common.
yeah.
Peacekeeping volunteers.
Yeah,
around the world.
peacekeepers, bro.
We know.
We're all peacekeepers, bro.
Yeah.
We know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you say. But
You
if we drag like a lot of howitzers and tanks, how come there are no satellite images of?
There are. There fucking are. There are, bro. It's a Google search.
But why are they so
It's a
blurred?
Google
Bro, it
search.
sounds like
Google
they
is
must be paying you a
truth,
shit ton of
man.
money. They must be paying you a lot of fucking money for
Yeah.
this shit because it's fucking blasphemy. Honest to God, bro. Like, I understand
If
you're
you
probably
believe-
assassinated or some shit if you don't fucking
Believe
do
me
this,
or not, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing it.
You
just...
are actually.
No,
you're definitely.
I'm an
doing it for money.
enthusiast. No.
Oh, you're an enthusiast.
Yes,
Right,
I'm
sure,
an enthusiast.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you're not operating on the GRU. Not.
We
not
do
at
it
all.
for the
no.
lulz.
Yeah, no. Funny.
Yeah.
No, I like being antagonistic. Why not?
Okay.
We're enemies, bro. We're adversaries.
Okay. Adversaries.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck you too. Yeah. You
That's
see
the
that?
bitch.
Oh, I was
fuck
gonna
you
censor
too,
this.
yeah.
We
Oh,
should
my-
censor this.
Little pussy.
This is censored. This is censored.
I can give you an address and you
Yeah,
come
I
here.
will.
I can give you an address.
I give you address and you come and
Yeah,
meet
well,
me.
how about we meet you? Hey, let's meet in Kiev.
Kiev.
Fat piece of shit. It looks like you can't run.
Yeah. So it gets serious. We'll leave a link below.
Иди нахуй, иди нахуй.
But the bottom line is, he hangs up in the end, as often happens. And the thing that I used to love the most about Yuri's videos is when you click play right after. Watch how he welcomes the next person.
Yes, I am.
Glory to Russia.
Oh, thank you.
The next person, Omegle, totally random. You can expect anything. Tell us, Yuri, a bit more about your experiences on Omegle.
Oh, dude. Oh, basically, there are different people, you know. Some people attack me and threaten me. Other people agree with me. Other people are neutral. Seriously, they don't really care. Like, but the thing about Omegle is that then you can meet with totally random strangers and talk to them and ask their opinion on the stuff. Some people just don't have an opinion. Other people have negative opinion about Russia. Others have positive. But when I started this shit, right after the special military operation started, I guess all the people with more as time has passed, more and more people actually became more supportive, should I say,
or more aware of
other
the truth,
people, or more aware of the truth. Yeah.
So they've been influenced by Russian propaganda, basically, because truth is Russian propaganda.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. This next
go to the next
video. What was it going to be about? I haven't seen this.
Oh yeah, it's a lady from Florida who is like a total Biden, kook.
Yeah. Let's see. I haven't seen this.
Play it. Yeah, play it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Where are you from, lady?
Florida.
Florida? Okay. So, I'm actually here on Omegle talking to... I'm from Russia, by the way, Tambov. I'm talking to people on Omegle about this whole current situation, like Russia-Ukraine thing and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, What's your take, please?
I don't think countries can invade sovereign countries because they feel like it, because their leader is dying. That's not a good reason. So I hope he fails, and I hope the oligarchs fucking kill him.
Oh,
Death to Putin.
oh, I thought you meant Zelensky.
No. Why would I be mad at Zelensky for existing and then some fucking asshole decides to invade his goddamn country?
Well,
Fuck.
We do not condone dirty language on this channel. I did not know that she was going to cuss. I'm sorry, YouTube algorithm. But yeah, that's
continue.
funny.
Continue.
I'll continue. I'm just breaking it up for the YouTube automatic bot thing, just
Fuck
to like.
Putin. Fuck the war machine.
we had good reason to do this.
You have no good reason.
Yes, we had.
You guys are pissed that you guys don't have any legacy for your dear leader. And we don't care. Because he's a piece of shit. And a piece of shit since he became in power.
At least he's
not.
At least
he has murdered people.
At least he's not a clown who plays grand piano with his penis.
Signed off on war crimes to get more land, just so he can say he did something with his time on the planet.
What about the Nazis in Ukraine?
There are no Nazis in Ukraine, you fucking moron. There's you in charge of Ukraine.
I'm sorry,
Comedy gold. There's much more.
It doesn't make it true.
I'm sorry if anyone's a moron.
I'm very sorry that you think that you have to hate somebody in order to be able to feel good about taking over their country because your leader doesn't like him.
That's so terrible.
Country, and I hope that the Ukraine.
Like she's totally like.
Sorry, and I hope that Russia. Sorry, get fucked state.
And she just signs off. That's all that she can do. She can't argue.
Yeah,
She can just
yeah.
and then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like online. It's just like online in the chats. They're like, as soon as you have like logic and argument and history and facts, they're like, oh my god, no.
Yeah.
Russian propaganda.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. We've got another video queued up. You've recently started doing shorts, and people have seen me go around Russia and show that there's food, let's say, in Russia, in stores, but they can also now see here in your recent videos.
Electronic.
Yeah.
No smartphones. No smartphones.
So follow Soviet Russian
No
Bear
laptops.
on YouTube for exclusive reporting. And this is not even Moscow. This is your town. What did you say? Yambov, it's called? Tambov.
Tambov.
Yeah, Tambov.
Headphones for gamers.
Obviously, nothing there. You can't find any kind of normal stuff.
Yeah. Come on, continue, please. It's short
you want
video.
me to continue? Yeah.
Yeah.
Keyboards. No rugs. No monitors. No printers.
Obviously, no ink.
No electric scooters. No TVs. Can you believe that, guys? No big screen TVs.
Yeah, nothing. It's all mock-ups. Yeah.
Yeah. It must be. It's fake CGI.
Yeah.
CGI.
And next video, like home appliances.
Yeah.
Home.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. Let me go back. Home appliances. There we go.
Home appliances. No home
Yeah,
appliances at all.
Washing
So
machines.
yeah, there's basically
No
nothing
washing machine.
in Russia.
Mock-up.
After
It's
1 year
mock-ups.
of
Yeah.
after 1 year of sanctions, and it's actually not
Yeah,
1 year of
mock-ups, I
sanctions because it's 1 year of crazy sanctions, but there's actually been sanctions before, right?
Yeah.
Tell us how it is to live under sanctions. Do you feel like that there's nothing and that Russia should give up and that you should move like that woman from Florida was saying?
And no fridges.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to moving to Florida?
Yeah. I love the alligators.
Yeah, if you don't have any other problems with Florida, on top of that, alligators, yeah, no comment. So this year of military conflict or a special military operation, what's your take on the whole battle lines and the whole, how much of the military do you think Russia is using in Ukraine? What percentage of its military power do you think it's using?
I think in reality it's about 20%.
20%, huh? Because I've heard anything
Yeah.
from like, you know, somebody that I had on recently was telling me that they heard narratives going up to 98%, and he's like, I don't believe it because I didn't see any thermonuclear weapons. Because if you're gonna go up to 98, you're gonna use thermonuclear
Yeah.
weapons, basically. But
Yeah.
how do you feel
Bakhmut.
about the Russian military performance, let's say, in Ukraine? Tell us your opinion.
I think our performance is generally good. I mean, we have chosen the doctrine. I mean, the Russian command, obviously, they chose the doctrine of a war of attrition. So basically, there are meat grinders like Bakhmut, Avdiivka, Svatovo, Kremenaya front line. Basically, the strategy is to grind up the Ukrainian military, the personnel, and the NATO is sending a lot of armaments like artillery, drones, tanks like Leopard tanks, which will burn. And our task is basically to grind that all up, to demilitarize not only Ukraine but all of NATO, basically. But the thing is
happening. That's what I think is
yeah,
happening,
that's
whether they like it or not.
yeah, this is a war of attrition. But I don't know, honestly. I'm not in the Russia's general staff, and I don't know for how long this war of attrition is going to last. Someday the full scale Russian assault should commence. We need to secure our borders because of the recent terrorist attack in Bryansk region.
Yeah.
We need to move front line westward from our borders. We need to strengthen the border control.
Do you think there's going to be? Do you think there's going to be big movements on the front, like we saw the first month, or do you think they're all going to be small, advances on every side, basically?
It's hard to tell. I don't want to be a Vanga or Cassandra, but at some point, when the Ukrainian reserves are going to be depleted, there should be a big movement, a great offensive. But for now,
a knockout punch, basically,
Yeah, we need to exhaust the Ukrainian resources and NATO resources of personnel and weapons before we can move. That's my take. Yeah.
All right, and you told me before, and I've mentioned on the channel to avid viewers and listeners of these talks, Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer is a topic that's very interesting, and I thought we would play. Command and Conquer is a game. When did it come out? In 90-something? 91, 93, 95? Doesn't matter.
1990s. I mean, Command and Conquer Tiberian Dawn came out in 1995, but the first game of my favorite series of the Command and Conquer franchise, the Red Alert, came out in 1996. Yeah,
all right. Let's play a commercial for everybody who may not be familiar, and for those people who are familiar, enjoy this trip down memory lane. Credit goes to this YouTube channel, and let's hear it.
Command and Conquer, Red Alert, the ultimate strategy game for your PC. Take no prisoners.
Okay, so that was propaganda back in the day when we were kids and we thought we were just playing games. And just to, clue people in a little bit more, here is Red Alert Trailer 2 from YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
This one is basically the intro to the game itself, and it gives it lays out the good guys, the bad guys, and what you can expect from the evil side, which obviously is Russia. Let's play it.
Yeah.
Mr. President, it's General Carville at the Pentagon on line 5. This is Dugan.
Mr. President, I'm afraid we have a heck of a situation down here. According to NORAD, we've got Soviet aircraft coming at us from all directions and ground troops pushing up through Mexico.
This doesn't make any sense.
Dun, dun.
I'll call the Kremlin.
For those that don't know, I've seen that other actor in some other show. I'll talk about it later. But this is also so YouTube doesn't bother us for the algorithm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Premier Romanov here.
What's going on over there, Alex?
Why, Mr. President? Whatever do you mean?
We're supposed to be
Whatever
allies,
do you mean?
maniac.
Listen very carefully to me. I am not your pet, Mr. President.
You know, we'll retaliate.
Oh, don't be so sure, Mr. President.
Like if you've played this game before.
Oh yeah.
If you know this
Sir.
game and all
It's
the
time to get
other channels.
Make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Is it done, Yuri?
No, Comrade Premier. It has only begun.
It has only begun, Yuri. Let's rock out with this. Had a really good soundtrack. Look it up.
Yeah.
Really. This is for the censors.
Jumbo.
With the blah 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 blah. But yeah, it had a really good soundtrack.
General, good evening.
Congratulations, Comrade General.
I hope you're rested and ready, Commander. I need you out there.
It was a very interesting game. I'll say that. Very, very interesting game. I'll say that. So yeah, it's called a strategy game. For those that don't know.
Your time is up, Commander.
We're laughing at you, Red.
We're laughing at you. So yeah, this is propaganda that was ingrained in those kind of games back then when we all thought we were just kids playing games. And Russia has always been the evil guy in all...
Let's end this war.
And as one of our previous guests mentioned, it's ironic that like in the game, the Brotherhood of Nod are the evil guys and they're using mind control, and it's actually the West who are the evil guys and using the mind control. And if you take that into perspective, this game gets even more weird. But yeah, tell us what you think about that game overall, how it affected you and when you were younger, and how you see it now.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll tell you about this. Is when I was younger, I first actually I didn't play exactly Command and Conquer. I played Dune 2. Like it was
Dune
a predecessor.
Was also a good game. Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of the first like real-time strategies ever made. Not the first, but one of the founding fathers, should I say, of the real-time strategy.
Yeah.
But later then I was introduced to Command and Conquer Red Alert. I didn't like the first Command and Conquer as much as I liked Red Alert for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
and then Red Alert 2 came out. I was introduced to it much later than it originally came out. And then I was like interested in Red Alert 3. I liked Red Alert 3, but not as much as Red Alert 2. Basically, Red Alert 3 introduced a new side, the Japanese Empire, or the Empire of the Rising Sun. But nevertheless, I'm still a big fan of Command and Conquer series, and there is another series like Command and Conquer Generals. It's about like it's a more realistic game with a more realistic like setting, like a post 9/11 world. There are three factions: Russia, or I'm sorry, not Russia. Russia is available only in mods. There are three main factions: China, the United States, and the Middle Eastern Global Liberation Army (GLA). And when I was a little kid, I used to play the Generals game a lot. I actually knew Generals before I knew Red Alert 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you see,
I also played
I
Generals. I'm
always,
just trying to find some original gameplay in the background to play to see if I can. There we go.
yeah. And can you find that video I sent you with Generals intro, which is more like relevant today, like 2022 version?
Yeah, I will. I'll find it. Hold on. This is this is basically the generals that everybody knows. And here, this person is playing as China. I build for China.
China. Yeah, China. Like back then, I used to. Well, when I was first, when I played this game first as a kid, my favorite faction was China. And my second favorite was the US, but I didn't like that much GLA that much.
I liked playing with the general who was the artillery guy. I'm trying to find that video that you sent me. Let me see here.
On Telegram.
Yeah, but you sent it a while ago. There we go. If it was out in 2023.
Yeah.
Russian military has begun a brutal assault on the people of Ukraine.
That's not me, that's actually in the video. We are literally living in the game. Comedy show. Comedy show. Subscribe. Like. Yeah. Command and Conquer Generals. What can I say? We're living in the game.
Yeah.
Do you have any other comments on that subject, Yuri?
Oh, yeah, sure. I basically, because of Command and Conquer, I was still learning English back then. And when this guy, Soviet leader, said, "Mother Russia, glory of Russia," and this, I love this fake Hollywood Russian accents in those games, played by those actors. They're just so hilarious, man. It's they speak like a gopnik tries to speak English. That's funny.
The caricatures of Russian in Western media is always funny to me, but
Klukva, the Klukva.
I don't know what Klukva is. What's Klukva?
Klukva was basically the Russian word for cranberry, but in the Russian sphere we call Klukva as the US and other Western stereotype about Russians, like Russians in the movies, like this famous Russian cosmonaut. "This is how we fix problem on the Russian space station." Remember that movie? Armageddon.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't remember that scene, but I am not surprised. It happened.
This is he holds a big wrench, and this is how we fix problems on the Russian space station.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, we've been going for about 38 minutes. I think we've had enough for today of this comedy show full of Russian propaganda. Thank you, Yuri, for stopping by to record this. This has been excellent. I'm gonna play some music to take us out.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to tell people?
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead.
I do. Yeah. Keep calm and love Russia. Russia will win. Russian military will win. Wagner will jumbo.
All
Wagner.
right. Thank you, Yuri.
Yeah.
Going out. See you guys.